Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. YouTube, you didn't wake me up this morning. I slept through my alarm. Good morning. It's August the 1st. August 1st. How did it get to be August the 1st? 2019, and this is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and I get to work in my art journal. Hi, Ruth. Good morning. YouTube did not wake me up. I must have been really tired. I slept right through my alarm. I didn't even hear it. I did not hear it. I must have been zonked out. I went to bed early last night. Hi, Kendra. Good morning, lady. It's already buffering. And the issue I had yesterday with my screen locking up after I called Windstream and got it. Supposed to have a tech come out today. It's working fine today. The internet is weird. The internet is weird. That's all I can say. It's still buffering for me. See, let's just get out of here. Come back in. It's an interesting internet. I'm going to have to call them and say, don't send the tech out because everything's working fine this morning. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning, ladies. Well, it's 6 o'clock here, or after 6. It's almost a quarter after. It's 12 after. I get to work in my August art journal. Except that's not what I'm going to do right away. What I want to do, if I can find it here, and I probably can't because I did not make an effort to get it out, was, is it over here? I wanted to glossy accent the butterflies on here, but since I can't do that, let's go ahead. This is the copper wire I have. Oh, I didn't turn autofocus. Let's turn autofocus off. I've been forgetting to do that. Hold a minute. Let's turn off autofocus. Takes a minute for my settings to come up. Ruth is in the house. Kendra's here. Mitzi's here. Cheryl's in the house. Did you watch Aunt Beck's video on the storm coming over the mountain? That was kind of cool. Let's see. I want a piece maybe about this big. I don't know if that's going to show up too well, but that's okay. And this is copper wire that my brother had around the house. He gave it to me to, he said that I could clean out my fine line paint applicators with it. But that's not what I'm going to do. And I really need one of those little needle nose things. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it with my hand. Let's zoom in a little. Plus, you probably won't be able to see this. But I'm going to put it right in here. Can I tuck it? I must cut it off a little. Right here. Let's see if I can glossy accent this in. I don't think it's going to find a place because it did in there. I wonder if I was going to use, here's my glossy accents. Yay. So, how's everybody this morning? I got a lot of sleep last night. That might have been a good thing. That might have been a good thing. I think what I'll do is put some on here if I can. Might get my fingers messy. Hold it, I gotta set that down. See if I can't just. I don't think that's going to go in. Let's see if I can't get some on this. Of course, I can't see what I'm doing, but yeah, I think I did. Now, give this butterfly some antenna. We'll just let him sit a little. Where's that other little piece? I don't know if I have enough here. Let's just make a little round. I really did enjoy doing this journal. I still have to work on the pages on the inside, but I'll get that done. Yeah, sure you will, Mary. We know you will. Can you go in there? I didn't think about putting antenna on him when I bend it. So today's Thursday. I'll probably be just catching up on art stuff today. I've been taking some breaks from streaming. Not me streaming, I've been doing my own streams, but watching stuff and just doing some reading and sitting and resting. But I do try to catch like Becky and Lisa. I catch Beth on Saturday nights. That's when I'm going to watch Beth. You just can't watch everybody all the time. I want to get out there and watch Shelley. Cheryl's going to go get coffee. Ruth said she's just finishing breakfast. She's on her way back to her daughter's. Her car's in the shop, and the girls have swimming lessons. I'll watch the replay. Have a great day, everybody. Okay, Ruth, you have a great day, too. You have a great day, too. I'm going to test these and see how they fit in there. Let's go ahead and put glossy accents. I think what I want to do, and I'm not sure this is going to hold it, but we'll find out. I'm going to put glossy accents here. I might need the E6000, but I'm going to try the glossy accents first. And I want to put it all the way down here. To about to there. And then I'll set this aside and let it dry good. And let's see. Let's put it just like that. And then I'll put some more. I'm not sure the glossy accents is going to be strong enough to hold these. It might. It's giving me, I'm about to the end of this bottle. There. I'll just let this sit. Put it aside and let it sit. And if these two stick in good, I'll do some more antenna on the others, but I don't want to mess with it right now. So I'm going to set this aside. Let it dry, let it dry. Put my little copper piece aside. Woohoo! I thought I'd make some more modeling paste this morning because this is getting pretty much down to the end. Hi, Santa. Good morning, Vicki. Cheryl went to get coffee. Ruth had to go over to her daughter's. She just peeked in to say hi. Oh, Cheryl didn't get a chance to watch Becky's. It's just a short video. She was watching my doodle one from last night. My one last night was more of a test thing, and I just decided to let it go live. Let's see. I have to go look and make sure. I think it's, let me see what the recipe is. I am using a recipe from Julie Topaz for the modeling paste, the homemade modeling paste, and I do like that recipe. Let me go make sure that I got it written down here. In my shopping list note. Because I was gonna buy it, and she gave me the recipe, so I went ahead and wrote it down here. 1 part acrylic paint, so I need my white acrylic paint. 1 part acrylic paint, 1 part baby powder, and 2 parts Mod Podge. Now my Mod Podge there is getting kind of empty. I think I got another one. Let me go over. Let's see. But I don't need a full jar. I don't need a full jar of this because it can get kind of thick if you don't use it. I got some down here at the bottom that I hope will. It's still usable, but it's getting kind of thick. And I think if I just put some paint and stuff in it. So I'm going to eyeball this. 1 part, 2 parts. I don't know about eyeballing it, though. I don't really have a, oh, here, I could do this. I have to clean it out good afterwards. Let's put in, it's 2 parts Mod Podge. Let's go back and look at that. 1 part acrylic, 1 part baby powder, and 2 parts Mod Podge. So let's do, and of course this baby powder, the thing doesn't come off. I have to guess about how much. Well, if I need it, I'll go over and get it. I'm going up to the first line here with my baby powder. Woo, baby powder. This is the cheap stuff. I probably got it at the dollar store. Lucky super soft baby powder. Soothing, aloe, and vitamin E, hyperallergenic. Pure cornstarch. So this baby powder is a really fine cornstarch. All right, that's up to the first little mark. These have little threads on them. So let's just dump this in. Ooh. Lid's kind of wide, but come on. Oh! Got it on my hand. Alrighty. Get a little baby powder on your hand will hurt, Mary. All right, this isn't going to help much, but there we go. Now, 1 part paint, and I'll probably use up most of what I have in here. I probably should have mixed it up in this lid and then, but oh well, this is how I do things. It's almost there. I think I'll stop. And it's probably about 1 ounce of paint, maybe. Let's see if I can get this poured in. Of course, this is all eyeballing. This is all the eyeball. I'll have to clean out my lid. I've got the old modeling paste in there. Now I need to put in the Mod Podge, and I'm just going to dump it in. I might have to put more in, but I just have what I have left in the bottle. I'm just going to dump it in. I probably should have mixed it up in here. Oh, well. One part baby powder, 1 part acrylic paint, and 2 parts Mod Podge. That's the recipe. I'm eyeballing it. I'm not measuring exactly, which might be a mistake, but that's what I did last time, and it worked fine. I think I got most of it out of here. Maybe some left down in there. Stir that up. Might need to put a little more baby powder in there. But it's kind of lumpy because I have gunk from, I should have probably cleaned this out first, but I didn't. I can get it off. I really don't mind it too much. It's just modeling paste. That is pretty good. And I will say, it will get a little hard on you if you don't use it, it will get. And of course, I probably don't have a perfect seal on my jar. It's just a pickle jar. Can you tell we like our sweet pickles? Everything I have is a pickle jar. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. It's got a few lumpy bumpies in there, but I'm thinking those will work out. It's not, and haven't stirred it. Shall I try it on something? Let me clean this off a little. Let's try it on something. And wait, I'm cleaning the sides of my jar here. Stir that in there. I think that'll reconstitute because it's not completely dry. It's kind of stuck on the sides. Got baby powder on my blouse. I don't use modeling paste an awful lot, but I do use it. And I really like this recipe. This just is help for me not having to go buy it. Yeah, I know I got this. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's, I used the rest of my Mod Podge. I don't think I can get much more out of this. I'll turn it upside down and let it rest upside down a little, then dump it in there. Okay, I don't think I need the baby powder anymore. I think I'm happy with this. Let's give it a stir again. Let's see, let's clean out my lid here. Gotta throw out my trash today. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's get a stencil. I found this while I was cleaning. Allen's. I probably got it at that liquidation sale. Allen's was the store that liquidated. And I've got a piece of black scrap paper here. Let's just do it right on here. These are from cutting those pages, I think, for that book, the cover, for that butterfly book. Let's start at the top. No, let's put it this way. Woo! Okay, I got some on my palette knife. As you see how this works, I could have had my stencil over a little. Oh, well. Oops. Okay, tossed. I might have a few lumpy bumpies in there that I can't use, but I don't mind that. I'll just scrape them off. Julie Topaz's, or it's really Topaz Pearl, but I call her Julie Topaz. Ooh, Very cool. Very cool. This is the recipe that I got from her to make modeling paste, and it's 1 part baby powder, 1 part white acrylic paint, or any color acrylic paint, and 2 parts Mod Podge is the recipe. And I imagine you could use Elmer's glue, but I use Mod Podge because that's what it calls for. And I have Mod Podge that I need to use up. I don't use a lot of Mod Podge because I live in Nebraska. And it gets humid here, and I don't like to use it in my journals. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Come on. That got a little yucky in there, but that's okay. Let's see if I can't put a little down in here. Just to fill it out. Might have messed it up. Whee! We'll just kind of set that aside for a minute. Yep, I'm happy with my modeling paste. Put my spatula in the water. So I have some the next time I want to use it. And let's clean off my stencil. I just broke it out brand new. First thing I used on it was modeling paste. Put that over there. That over there. Let's just use some water on this. Let's clean the stencil since it's a brand new one. Yucky poo. I got on late this morning. I slept right straight through my alarm. And my computer seems to be working fine this morning. I think it was the internet. I think something was interfering with the bandwidth. I tried it both this morning and last night. It started working last night. I think there was something in our community that interfered with the bandwidth because I certainly wasn't getting the bandwidth that I needed. Well, that's not perfect, but it's just about clean. For a new stencil, I wanted to clean it off. All right. It's not new. I bought it at that liquidation sale last year. All right, let's clean your desk now. Ew. So now I'm going to have to call Windstream this morning and tell them not to come. So they'll be here at 8 o'clock. They're never here at 8 o'clock. Well, if they come, I'll just say, it seems to be working fine now. I was going to call you, but you beat me to it. That's what I'll say. But they won't come at 8 o'clock. They're never here at 8 o'clock. They're still waking up. Ooh. Where'd you go? Welcome to everybody who's watching. Thanks for peeking in. I made some homemade modeling paste. Whee. All right, let's give this a dry here. Kind of dry off my desktop a little. Who's in here? Let's see. Ruth, Kendra, Misty, Cheryl, Vicky. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. Hi, Roy. Are you doing a remodel? 2 more weeks, he says. It was more complicated than they thought, just as I suspected. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. I was late getting on, Teresa. Santa's in the house. They're having to replace most of the water service unexpectedly. And there were other surprises. The house was built in 1935. It was the first thing that was ever done on it. Oh my goodness, Lucy. I would imagine that if they were doing some remodeling on this house, they would find some surprises. I kind of like the layout of this house, though. It reminds me of a little cottage bungalow type house. I wish we had air conditioning upstairs, though. We got a window air conditioner, but it takes forever for it to get cool, and I'm not going to let the air conditioner run for 10 hours to sleep overnight. I just sleep downstairs. Hi, Dar. Good morning, Dar. Thanks for peeking in. Good morning, JL. I'll have to kind of talk to you guys about yesterday morning. It was not a good morning. I looked at the replay and I'm going, man, Mary, you didn't even talk to anybody. They were all talking to you and you were just rattling on. So I really apologize if you came in yesterday morning and I was rattling on. I did not have a good day yesterday as far as my stream goes. I should have just turned it off, but no, I kept going. I kept rattling on. Dar's in the house. Diana, good morning, Diana. I mixed up some homemade modeling paste, and I just did a test here through a stencil. I'm not really making anything. I just did a test to see. Kind of like it. It's nice and textury. This is a Topaz Pearls recipe, Julie. And what it is it's 1 part baby powder, 1 part paint, acrylic paint. I use the white apple barrel here. And 2 parts Mod Podge. And you just stir it all together. So I think I got white paint back left down in here. I think I'm okay. So now I have modeling paste for the next pick 10. Woohoo! Hi, Alina. Good morning, Alina. Cheryl's working on Lisa's pick 10 from the other night. Thank you, Kendra. Roy says, a few years ago, we did the kitchen ourselves from IKEA. They delivered 91 boxes. Never again. 91 boxes. I bet that was fun to open. We're on box 52 now. Yeah, this is pretty good modeling paste. It doesn't crack, and I think that's because of the Mod Podge. Now, it's kind of hard to see on this stencil because it's so, well, I could probably tell in there. I mean, I've got little squares and rectangles here. But it doesn't crack, and that's what I like about it. It's flexible. And that's probably the Mod Podge that's flexible. Let's clean my hands a little, or at least get them hand sanitized. I don't know how clean. Yeah, I'm not making anything this morning. I'm kind of doing some cleanup. I thought I might do something in my August journal since this is August 1st. Maybe I'll put these in there someplace. So here's my August journal. Yay! Got it done on time. If I could only get the other things done. So let's put my water back here. Yeah, it seemed like this week was a bind the journal week. I did journal binding the last couple days. So here's my August journal. And when I did make it, I was saying, when I put this on, I was saying how this wasn't sticking to the canvas, but it just needed dry time. It's stuck in there now. So, and this, I don't know about this is Gorilla tape, but I could pull that up if I wanted. I'm not going to. So I'm not so sure about the Gorilla packing tape on this canvas. But, oh well, we'll just leave it alone. I got Nataqua News in here. I think this was sent to me by Anna Jones out in California. She sent me 3 of these Nataqua newspapers. Nataqua is an Native American word that means woman. So, and of course my journal is going to be themed in the 1920s. The major art styles in the 1920s was deco art and surrealism. Now, I don't know about, of course, this is 1909. I'll have to see if I got some needlework magazines that are dated in, or any magazines dated in the 20s. And let's see, I have this book. Let me look and see if I can get inspired by something in this book for my journal. The Unruly 20s. Let's see where the first chapter is. The Unruly 20s. Prohibition uncorks a spirit of exuberance. Flappers, fast cars, faster airplanes, jazz and tabloids. Scandals and fads. Valentino and then the babe. And then the crash. So it was kind of a, well, you know, they just came out of World War I. So they were kind of living it up back then a little in the 20s. I'm looking for something that will, there's the bootleggers, speakeasies and bootleggers. Normalcy goes awry. I suppose that's the Dadaism. Ooh, I kind of like those ladies. I wonder if I can do a fast sketch of her. Let's see if I can. I need to get to I need to get to one of these. I don't know, it's going to be kind of hard to adjust things here. Huh. How am I going to do this? Like this. That'll work. I'm going to do a really fast sketch of her if I can find my pen. Something dropped on the floor. I don't know what that was. I dropped something on the floor. I'll find it later. Oh, it was this Scotch tape fell. Oh, I'm just laughing. I think I get organized and give me 1/2 hour. And now I'm not going to do beautiful sketches of her. I want to just get in let's see, her head is here. And she's got that wavy hair. I'm just doing oops, it's not that curly, it's wavy. And we'll give her a long neck. And her shoulder. And then she's got a fur on here. I think I'm running out of ink in this pen. She's got an arm here. And this is part of that fur that comes around like this. And this comes down like that. Ready? Woo. Now let's just kind of, and I'm going to paint her in here. And what happens to her arm is she's got this fur around her. And I know, let's do her with my marker here. Let's see. Oh, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I think I get organized, and now, no way, you're not organized yet. You're not organized yet. I'm reaching for something to put underneath it, like maybe these art prompt things. Bingo numbers. And we'll put it underneath like that. Okay, but before I color in, let's do another one down here. We're going to do this lady all in dark. She's got a hat on. Like that. And let's see though, her hat probably comes like that, and her head comes in here. And she's got a coat on. And she's holding something. Puppy dogs. She's holding puppy dogs. I don't know if I can get her. I don't know if I can get the little puppy dogs in there. She's got two little puppies. This is her coat. And it comes up this way. And this is really a dark photograph in here. Now, let's see if I can get a little puppy dog in there. A little flappy ear. Yeah. A little fellow with his little feet hanging out here. We'll just have her holding one. And then it comes down that way. And I don't know about the faces, if I'm going to put them in or not. Let's make her hat go more over her head here. All right, there's that one. And this lady, she's in an evening gown. I don't know if I can, well, let's see. Her head would be smaller. Let's draw her neck. Her neck is there. Her evening gown comes like this. Like that. Like that. And it comes way down like that. And like that. And then it's got kind of a cinched waist thing here. And her arm is extended this way. And she's holding on to something there. And then her other arm is coming here, resting on her. And her head is in here. And she's got short hair. We'll just leave her like that. One more lady. We need another lady. Let's see if I can find another one. Oh, I've got a little girl here talking to Attorney General Mitchell Palmer. I've got a lady here. I'm not sure what she's doing. The labor movement. I'm looking for another lady I can sketch real fast. Babe Ruth and the Giants. Pig woman testifies. Oh, I could do little Orphan Annie. Let's do little Orphan Annie. Shall we do little Orphan Annie? We'll put her on the soapbox. She debuted in 1924, Little Orphan Annie did, and she won the hearts of comic strip readers. Unlike most cartoons, her adventures were followed by a week-by-week story. So we'll get her in there somehow. Little Orphan Annie. Or a likeness of her, sort of. Let's see, she had a jumper on. She debuted in 1924. Gosh, she was still going when I was a youngster. She must have been popular. And she's got a little white cuff there. And a cuff there. Yeah. She's got all this hair up in here. And her eyes are just two white circles. She's got just a tiny little nose and little lips. Oh dear, Orphan Annie, I don't know if I'm doing you justice or not here. I don't know, we'll see. And she's got a hand up here. Maybe if I give her more of a little smile. We'll let her come out a little off of my ATC. Her hands go up this way, and she's actually waving. And she's got two little feet. I think she wore a red dress, didn't she? Wasn't her dress? Her dress was red, I think. Okay, we got sort of an Orphan Annie. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Arf, arf, says Sandy. Is Sandy? Oh, arf. We got to get Sandy in there, Roy says. Arf, arf. I don't know. Arf, arf. Let's get his little paw in there. His other paw. And his back kind of comes up. He's kind of a tall, skinny little fellow, isn't he? And his eyes are just nothing but round circles, too. He's got a nose here. He's kind of a silly-looking dog. Oops, I colored that eye in. And he's got pointy ears. Poor Sandy. Oh, dear. Oh, well, there he is. His ears aren't long enough, but oh, and he's got, I don't like his eyes here. There. Something like that. I'd have to practice drawing him. All right. Oh, dear. Let me go out one here. Let me zoom out one. I was probably out of frame. One more, maybe. There we go. And I'm looking at the book over here, but I'm done looking there. I'm going to take this. Yeah. So we'll be doing more of this maybe on my ATCs, just kind of sketching in things from the 20s real fast. These are these my ultra fine points? I might want those, but let's put them up there. And I'm going to use my markers. thinking to put masking tape on the lids. Let's see. Let's just grab some out here. Let's go for this blue. This blue for her gown. And we'll just put it in like that. I'm not going to do a lot of fussy on it. Let's see, what shall I put in the background? Let's give her purple hair. No, we don't get purple hair until the 2000s. Let's give her brown hair. Yeah. Let's give her some brown hair. I'm going to leave the faces blank this morning because I don't want to mess them up. I have to look again at them. So I'm just going to leave the faces blank. What happened to all my highlighters? Are they in there? No. Thought I had more highlighters. I do. Hold a second. Of course they're not here. You want them, right? Here they are. Yeah, I lost them. I put my highlighters in this tea box that's fallen apart. How about some pink in the background? Yeah. Let's just make it pink. Just a quick sketch here. And I suppose the mink is probably brown or black fur with some white in there. Let's do it this way. And it comes up this way. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And where's that blue I was using? Was it this? Put blue in there. Yeah, alrighty. I think I'm just going to be happy with that. And let's go to this one. What color of a dress shall we give you? Here's that gray, which looks mostly black. Let's give her a pink dress just because it's probably not pink, but swoop down. Let's let her dress swoop down that way. We'll just leave it like that. I'm not sketching the entire thing in. Let's give this one a yellow background. This is a highlighter. I don't know. Can you see that yellow? Yeah, you can see it. She's in the spotlight. She's in the spotlight. Just give her a short hair here. I'm not going to leave that one alone. Now this one had a really dark coat on. So let's go for it with brown. If I can find my brown here. She's holding a little puppy dog. Her coat actually flips up that way. how fun this is to do. And the little puppy dog's in here. We'll make him brown too. I'm gonna leave him faceless this morning. Let's give it a, where's my greens? I guess I used up my green highlighter. Do I have enough green in this? That's a thin one. What's this? No, here's a green will be a really dark green. Maybe if I just kind of leave some white in there. There, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's give little Orphan Annie a red dress. Do you know what color Sandy was? Was it Sandy? We'll make Sandy Sandy, I guess. But I don't know if I've got a Sandy marker. So he might be brown. Little Orphan Annie. With the red dress. I'm going to give her red shoes just because I don't know if she had them or not. She's got red shoes in mine. And let's give her some yellow hair. Let's make a little, well, I don't know. I don't have a sandy. I could make sandy orange colored. I don't have a sand. Let's go on. Let's see. What do I have here? I've got sort of a goldish color. Let's see. These were some cheapos that I got at, I'm not sure that, these are Pen Plus Gear, but I'm not sure. When I pull these off sometimes, I pull them way off. Let's see what color this is. This will work. But it's really a thin line. But this is good. I'll just color in Sandy here. Yeah, I woke up late this morning. I didn't get signed on until 6 o'clock. Now, what color shall I put in the background? Maybe that blue color. I'm liking these markers. I'm having fun with my markers this summer. All righty. Let's go for the blue. Where was it? This one? That's green. Here. Let's go for the blue in the background. See how fun that is? How quick and easy that was? Just looked at some reference photos. And here we have ladies in the 20s. Some ladies of the 20s. We don't have a flapper on there yet. We'll get her in here someplace. Not on this page, but. Got a little blue in there. All right. And let's see. Looking for the black. I'll keep that out. And I started storing these, like instead of storing an upright, I pulled out the holders in there and I started storing them horizontally. I don't know if that makes a difference with these or not, but leave that out. All righty. That way, this that thing off, I think. Snip this corner off. It doesn't want to go in. So let's just snip her off. There. That like that. There we go. Whoops, it came out. Gonna have to get another piece of masking tape for that. I can get more in when I do it this way. I'm going to take these big fat lighters out of this tea box and highlighters and store them in here. This tea box is about 2 minutes a day, I think. I'm going to get them all in there. No white pen. I got a water can. One more. What's going on there? I'm probably throw this away now. I've seen it today. All right. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's put that away. And tap to a pen. Put my scissors away. All right. I think I'm just going to put 1920 ladies. $19.20 gals. Just because I feel like playing this morning. I have one more thing that I want to do. What time is it? It's 7:13. Today's Thursday. Hi, Linda. Hello, Linda. She says she's taking a little break from wall painting. Whew, a lot of work, she says. I'll bet it is, Linda. Are you painting your walls? Did you say kind of a grayish color? Are you doing your bedroom? Is that what you're doing? What is it, a gray-blue color? I can't pronounce that Dutch word. Good afternoon, Linda. A gray-bluish color. Yeah. That's a good color, I think. I think you're going to like that. It's a calming color. A new bed and fresh paint on the wall. Ooh, look at you. You need to do things like that every now and then. I got a new recliner. I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping in it. It's a nice sleeping chair. It's very comfortable. Yeah, I'm glad. This is good first page, I think. This is a good first page in my August art journal. There we go. Now I'm just going to date it. Let's see. 8/1/19. There we go. All done with that. Woohoo! Let's look at chat. Put your date on it. Yep, I did right there. Right there. It was on repair, so it has to go. I mean, beyond repair. Okay. Your bed broke. Oh, you need a new bed. Cheryl's finishing her coffee and cereal. Linda says, how is everybody? Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine. Oh, is this Ray? Is this our Ray or is this another Ray? Good morning, Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine. Hello, Happy Ray. Nina's in the house. Oh, Betty Boop. Yeah, we'll have to get Betty Boop in here someplace. She's got to be in here. Oop, boop, dee doop. Boop, boop, dee doop. And don't forget, boop, boop, dee doop. Is Mark in the house? Hi, Vicky. Diana Warner says she finished her long stitch journal. She's loving it. Oh, good, Diana. It'll be fun to work in, like size and shape. All right. Very cool. Roy says, Mother Nature is working on giving me flesh for hair. Oh, dear. Nina's here. Vicky Sparkles is here. Christy peeked in. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Nina says, good morning, Mary and everyone. My phone is working again after 2 days. Wow. I sympathize, Mina. I logged on this morning and everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yesterday, nothing worked. I don't know what happened. The only thing I don't think I was getting enough bandwidth. There might be something in the community, like we have green elevators and who knows what goes on next door. So I think something was interfering with the bandwidth. Carmen Leonard. Good morning, Carmen, if you're still in here. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Rory says, I hope the fur is not that line of rats nipping at each other. I don't know. They could be. She doesn't seem to mind, though. I think it's mink, Roy. Oh, the gorilla is not behaving, Cheryl says. Looks great on that black paper. A few years ago, we did the kitchen ourselves. Oh, yeah, that's where he had 91 boxes delivered. Okay, so that's my first page in my August journal. I did 4 ATCs. So what I want to do next, well, we could put this. This is the This is the modeling paste I made. Where can I put this? Shall I just put this in here on my map, kind of? It fits. Let's put one here. Let's put it in quick. And I'll just document that I made a new batch of modeling paste. I don't think I have that open yet. I'm going to have to put, I think I got a little bit more Mod Podge, but I'll probably have to get me another container of Mod Podge. I don't have to make that modeling paste too often. Well, I'm just going to use my fingers here. And, let's put this right in here. No, if I got that out to the edge enough. And I'll put the other one here. Let's put some. There we go. Let's document. That's the book cover to my book that I'm working on in Friday night, Angels and Art. August 1, 2019, made a batch of modeling paste. We might come back to this page. Let's put my folder there, close this up, put my band on it. Now I was going to draw in this morning, but since we did those ATCs, I don't think I will. I do so much drawing that it gets a little boring. Let's clean off my glue. What I'm going to do, let's look at chat again. Pop, come on, there you go. August already, yeah, where does the time go? Good morning, Mary Hill. Good morning, good morning. Doing prompts with Aunt Bex and makes me use it. Mary says it's so true, and that humidity just drains you. And it's gone now, too. It's cooler in Georgia. Hi, Suzanne. Good morning, Ann. Ann's in the house. Thunderstorms, and she's loving the thunderstorms. Linda says I should do more with texture paste, but I keep forgetting. I usually use my texture paste when I do pick tins, but it was getting down there. Let's see. Weather is more cooler, so they feel better. Linda says she feels better. Cheryl says she got some liquid texture paste, and it's going to last her a long time. Suzanne's in the house. Good morning, Suzanne. Mary says she's good. Suzanne's saying good morning to everybody. And let's see. Kendra, Maria? Is Maria in the house? Good morning, Maria. Good morning. Jen King says it's 8:17 p.m. She's from Western Australia. Good morning, Jen. Very welcome in here. Glad to have you join us. All right. Good morning to everybody who's watching. There's one more thing I want to do. Yeah, I'm not going to carve on those this morning. I had my morning with those yesterday. Let's do an eraser. I should with these little bits and pieces here. Yesterday these really did not carve up too bad. These from the Ace store. If you watched my video yesterday. We won't talk about those. Let's go ahead and let's see. Do I need my pen? Yeah, I think that's about all I need this morning. It won't quite fit in there. That one will. Let's put this one in. No, not quite. We'll save it out. All right. Let's put my ruler away. And let's grab an eraser. One. We only need one. Come on. I'm pushing it in. Oh, dear. Ah. Throw that away, Mary. Put this one back in. My carving tools. This is not going to take long to do. Probably take longer to get the wrapper off than there we go. They got that little thing going around there, but I never can get a hold of it. High polymer. I have to tell you, this is my favorite thing to carve on. All right, let's get my pen. What do you think Mary's going to do? She's going to do a sunflower. She's going to do a sunflower. In fact, that could even be bigger. It's August. We need some sunflowers. We got our first tomatoes yesterday. Yay! I'm going to make this bigger. We're going to have some fresh tomatoes out of the garden today. All right, I'm going to let it go down this way. And sunflowers have pretty big leaves. We'll have it let him have a leaf here over a stem. And maybe. I'm not so sure about this. Make it go like that. This one come out further. All right, this should not take too long to do. Now I'll put little nicks in there. And these will be, the petals will still be there, but I'll have to do some lines for the petals. They actually kind of, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and carve it out. I need my, can you guys see? Let's zoom in a little. Plus, plus, up, up, plus, up, down. There we go. Good, I can move it a little closer to me. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sunflowers are yellow. The sky is blue. Mary's working in her August journal. What will we do? What will she do? What will she do? What did I do with my journal? Cheryl, I have to write down your rhyme. We will write that down. I love it when Cheryl makes up rhymes for me. Let's do it right here. Let's grab this and put that on. I don't know if I want to, yeah, I guess it'll be okay. Let's see, let's get my pen. Cheryl, you interrupted my, you interrupted my carving, but that's quite all right. Let's put it right there. The sunflowers are yellow. The sky is blue. I love it when Cheryl gives me some rhymes. The sky is blue. Mary is working in her August journal. Love it, Cheryl. Love it. Thank you. What will she do? Thank you. Thank you. Cheryl. Cheryl. I just put Cheryl J. I know who you are. Thank you, Cheryl. Woohoo. That didn't come across. Yay. No, that did not come across. I was afraid that it would soak through, but it's good. All right. Well, we're going to carve. We're going to carve. That's what we're going to do. Let's go back to carving my stamp here. You need a remedial emoji class. Hi, Jersey. Good morning. Jersey says, me too, Vicky. I don't know what half of the emojis mean. Bubble Lamo, not Bundo. Oh, she was doing, she's getting her, Jersey's getting her crafting bubble all in order. She's chomping at the bit to get back into her bubble, but have to take Lola to the vet first. Have fun with the travel bag, Laura. Jersey says, good morning. All right, I'm back to the verse, so I can set this aside while I'm carving. I got another. Okay, set this aside. Let's see, I think I was going to start out here. Oh, I'm back to loving my little Pentel eraser. I love it. It just carves so easy. It just carves so easy. I love these Pentel erasers for carving. Very good carving. I like to carve at least one border stamp for my monthly journal, I might do a Betty Boop or Flower Gal for August since the 1920s, but in July I did fireworks and that willow tree with the house for July. What did I do with June? I'd have to go look. And I didn't start that until, well, I think it was when I did my Shakespeare that I started, or maybe it was before. I'll have to go look in my journals. I'm on my 8th art journal this year. August is month 8. They are stacking up. Plus all the little mini journals that we're making with Tanya and Lisa. I was thinking I need to do some glue booking. Today is what, Thursday? If I do a live tomorrow morning, an impromptu, I think I'll do some glue booking. I think I'll get it all ready. I'm missing my glue booking. I haven't done any glue booking for a while. All right, so I'm just going to give myself a thin line here. Maybe come out with this one. I can't tell you how much easier it is to carve on these erasers after having carved on that linoleum type rubber sheeting. And I'm going to call it rubber sheeting because that's what they call it. I'm not entirely sure that I got a true rubber gasket because I couldn't find it. Yeah, I think tomorrow morning I'm going to get up. I'm going to get all ready. I'm going to try to and do some glue booking. I need to finish my happy mail. You guys, I'm terrible with that happy mail. You'll get it when you get it. Probably at Christmas. You'll go, it's Christmas and she's finally sending me the 4th of July. Oh, dear. I need to finish. I got 7 more little pocket pal gals to do. All right, let's change to my other one here. Let's see. I want to put this in as a stem. Now I want to do these in here. And of course, that one is going to give me trouble right off the bat. You guys probably won't be able to see this too well until after I ink it up. And then you'll see it. You'll see where I need to fix things. Now let's just brush it off. I'm just going to carve out some petals here, hopefully. Oh, it's just so much easier carving on this. It's just like cutting through butter. It's just like cutting through butter. I need to write again to Pentel, or maybe I'll just give them a call. Tell them that we need to package this as carving. They need to market this, make it just a little bit bigger, and market it as a carving material. Pentel, are you listening to me? It is so easy to carve on. It's really fun to carve on this. I wrote to him once and nobody answered. Nobody answered. I answered their internet form. That's what I don't like about online stuff. It goes down a black hole. Let's put some little nicks in here for the seeds. Now, let's see what I have. I can always see what I have after I ink it up. Here's my journal. Let's see what I have. I know I'll have to do some fixing. Oops, I kicked my camera. I'm not going to zoom out until I'm done carving. Let's find a page. Maybe that map page I was working on. Should be pretty easy to find, yes. Ah, over here. Let's put this at the back, or toward the back. There we go. Where's my stamp? Where's my ink? Right in here is where I'm going to stamp. Yeah, I'd like to have some corn on the cob. We haven't had any yet. Our garden produced late this year because of we had an awful lot of rain this year. Let's see, how do I want to do that leaf? Coming around this way, I think. And then I've got to clean up the sunflowers. Just let them go like that. Got a little nick there, but that's okay. And these edges a little if I can. I do like carving on these erasers. They're very fun to carve on. Let's put a let's give it another try. I'm going to write number 1 here. Let's give it another try. Well, I'm not sure I like that petal, but I'm not sure what I'd do with it. I think I'll just leave it. That's okay. All righty. That is going to be my August border stamp. I might do a flapper. I like the idea of doing a flapper, but that's the one I did for today. That was fun. Let's stamp it in here. The sunflowers are yellow, the sky is blue. Give Mary another 2 cents. Thank you for the 2 cents. I like my 2 cents. YouTube takes 5, I get 2. They say we get 55 cents. So that may not be a true statement, but it feels like that. I don't know what I did with I put it down in here, didn't I? My sheet of paper. pretty happy with that sunflower stamp. Tell me why the commercials don't spin, but YouTube does. That's because the advertisers would say, I'm paying you to advertise, and it's buffering. So they put all the buffer in the, I don't know. I'm just talking. Thank you, Cheryl. How fun was that? Do I want to put them on my Betty Boop? Where's my Betty? Not my ATCs. Do I want to put some sunflowers on there? I'm not sure sunflowers would go good there. We'll have to think of another stamp to put in there for the 20s. That maybe Art Deco, just some Art Deco arches would go good in there. I'll have to think of that. Think of how I want to do that. So that's what I did. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. I did this, carved my stamp, wrote down Cheryl's verse. Love it, Cheryl. The sunflowers are yellow, the sky is blue. Let's zoom out a little. Let's zoom out. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah, hold the phone. There we go. It's just my camera's crooked. If you can see my desk, my journal goes like this. But it looks straight on the screen. Yeah, we did this page. I made modeling paste this morning. Tested my modeling paste. Stamped off. We did our ATCs. What else did I do? I felt like I did something else when I first came in. I don't remember. I know I made the modeling paste. I'll have to look at my screen to see what I did this morning. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to let you have your day because tomorrow's Friday. Beth Schuler will probably be streaming tonight. This is Thursday night. She streams on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think I'll do a live tomorrow morning, and I think I will do glue booking. I feel the glue book urge coming on. And I'll stream tomorrow night at 7:30 Central Time. Tanya streams Sunday morning. I don't know if I'm going to do a marathon this weekend or not. I missed my marathon last weekend. I should probably do it this weekend. I'll have to see how I feel. It depends on how I feel. I should do it and paint envelopes and get more caught up with my mailing. It'll probably go out in October, the rate I'm going. I don't know if Becky will come in. She missed her stream last night. Well, she didn't miss it. She canceled her stream last night. So when she does that, sometimes she does impromptus. So I don't know if she'll do that or not. You might watch for her. She usually posts. Tanya streams on Sunday at noon. Lisa on Monday nights at 7. And we're going to do Tanya and Lisa on August 6th is going to do their August journal. I'm trying to think of Vicki Ross on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 4:30 Central, and Dee Dee Willingham Monday and Wednesdays. Thank you, Cheryl. Have a good day and evening, Cheryl says. Thank you. Cheryl says yes, the Charleston playing in her head. Yeah, I'm buffering, and I'm going to go ahead and say good morning to everybody. Thank you all for coming. I had a lot of fun. And let's get out my ATCs out here and put it this way. There we go. There we go. Got to put my journal crooked. There. All right. Have a great day, everybody. If you have some time, do some art.